welcome to Lost 5, a survival multiplayer server that me and my friends play on, and yeah, well, in this video I'm just going to be doing a base tour of my area, which is going to be interesting, because I just finished some parts of it, but still a lot of stuff I need to do, so it's not completely complete, but yeah, I hope you enjoy. Let's get started. Well, to start off, let's look at my nether tunnel. This area is where my nether portal and the nether side is, and yeah, basically this is just where I usually spend I don't spend a lot of time here, but I've been building this for the past few days, so yeah. This place is pretty big, and I don't know why I made the nether portal this big. But as you can see, that's me. I don't know why I decided to put my face here, but it's just there. And also second floor where storage might be a little bit. But yeah, it's just my nether tunnel, and if you see random chests around here like this, it's just because my storage is kind of everywhere. Anyway, that concludes the nether tunnel since there's a lot to look at, but also this is just a small area, and it's only part of my base, and it's only the other side, so I guess if we just head here, we can go to the world side. So yeah, see you there. Alright, to start off my tour, this is the portal room, or where my nether portal is. Basically, in here, it's just a small storage area with the chests and also a bunch of random other stuff that is here. And also it's where my portal is located. There isn't really much going on here, as I haven't really been around here to decorate it. And so I just put some stuff here, and here's a map of my area. Yeah, that's really it. I haven't really cleared the path, so that's why there's a lot of snoring torches everywhere. But this used to be like, this archway used to be like a villager trading area. I currently moved the villagers that used to be here to another place. But I kept this area just because I'm too lazy to get rid of it. Over here is a tree farm. We'll get to that in a little bit. That's some bushes. Let's start off with the center path. This area is where my main house, or like my first house here, was. And yeah, it's like the first one I ever built in here. I haven't really come here around since I recently just built most of my area somewhere else. But this is basically where it all began, in the small house that I saw from a book, and I decided to build here. But yeah, it's pretty small and I like it, so it's here. Over here is a super smelter, or like just a smelter to smelt ores, food, and other stuff that I have, with two of them, one being for just random stuff and then one being for ores. And I haven't really finished building this, so I still use it, as you can see. And it's just there. But if we continue going on past my first house, you'll see that there's an observatory that I have built. I haven't really decorated the inside, but this is my observatory that I just built, mainly because I saw it online and decided to recreate it. I haven't really decorated it inside, so I will come around to do this. It's just that I haven't done it yet, but here's what it is. Now, if you continue following this bridge across here, you also see there's some random stuff in this mountain. So if you follow this up here, this also leads to a potion smelter, which may look familiar if you read the Minecraft handbooks. It's because I saw it and I decided to recreate it here. And yeah, that's basically really it. here is a platform that has no purpose really right now. I might change that later, but right now no purpose, and also a random thing. Right here is my shops. Now no one really comes around here to buy stuff, so that's why I'm opening new locations, different areas, but still built shops here. Here is a potion shop that I made, specifically for just random potions I have here. Though no one really buys any, so it's just right here. Like what? Then here we have a concrete shop and also some other bricks and stuff like that. I haven't really decorated this floor, but just here, just in case anyone needs it. Yeah, here's the concrete shop where I sell concrete and store stuff like sand and other stuff. I recently moved a new location, recently opened a new location for this, so that's why most of these barrels are empty. But yeah, that's basically it. And then here is the ice shop, which also has been awarded to be the first build that has a useful purpose, which is a small storage area. But it sells ice, which no one really buys because yeah, no one really needs it, but still it's there, which is good to know actually, where most of my farms are. So if you remember from earlier, here is a tree farm where I mainly get some of my wood, not spruce as there's forests everywhere. We go and get it, but like if I need other wood, I'll probably come here. Then here's the greenhouse, which I usually get most of my stuff from, like all the weed and like other plants. But this is not it, because as you'll see here in a second, there's bigger farm for other stuff like cactuses, melons, pumpkins, more wheat and carrots and potatoes. And over here we have a bee farm. It's where I get most of my wax and honey from, as you can see. It has little mini biomes like spruce, swamp, birch, and like oak, the giant tree in the middle. I think most of the bees have either disappeared or just are here. But yeah, there's a small bee farm that's been here for a while. And after that, you also find another nether wart farm, which I get most of my nether wart from, and it's really helpful to get a bunch of it because though it does take a while, but yeah, you can get a lot of nether wart if you just be here for a while. But next up, the two buildings. Now these two buildings don't really have a purpose right now. Like here, this building actually does kind of have a purpose. This is like the courthouse. Now why do we need a courthouse? Well, just in case something happens that we need to have a legal battle over. Though we might use it in the future, though we haven't actually used it yet. So it's currently just standing here, and so far this is like the only courthouse and also slight like jailhouse, as there's a prison down here just to keep people in just in case. But yeah, currently this hasn't been used yet, but it might be soon. Next up is the other completely useless building, which is even more just like here than last. This one is just like an empty building I decided to make. There's nothing really in these first few floors because I don't know what to do with them. So yeah, if you're just wondering, yeah, there's nothing here. So I mean, if I could decorate them, I just haven't thought about it. But on the top floor is where my enchanting table is, and also another storage area with it in the chests. And yeah, anyway, now it's time to check out underground parts of my base, which is also gonna be fun. So to enter the underground areas, you'll just need to go through Sans' eyes, you'll see the sugarcane farm here, which you probably remember from a couple minutes ago. But further down, we arrive at the trading hall. This is where I usually get most of my food and other materials from. It's because there's villages all the way here, and also other different villages that sell stuff. But I haven't finished exactly, and I mean, I don't plan on it because like just lazy sometimes. But yeah, this is where I get most of my emeralds and food from, like golden carrots. And yeah, it's just mainly some parts unfinished, but some parts are. But like if you go past the village farm, there's a god area where I get god horns from, I guess. And yeah, that's good to know. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But then you come to the next area, which is just down this ladder. There, it's the back rooms, or at least the back rooms mines, as I should say, as my mines may or may not have accidentally turned into the back rooms, kind of like, yeah, let's go check it out. The back rooms. Here, well, it's not really the back rooms, but, well, as you see, this is the mines, but where I get like most of my stones. But like, if you fly up here, you can see it looks like a maze, so that's why I nicknamed it the back rooms, as it represents a maze. And you may have also noticed there's a stronghold right underneath it, which is also going to be part of it, I guess. But yeah, this is where I get most of my stone, and also it's become a maze that's been expanding slowly, that is just so much. Yeah, like, you can't see it from the surface, but if you're in spectator mode, looking at it, it's pretty wide. Like, and also, you can easily get lost here if you don't remember the way out. So like, if you started off somewhere random, you can definitely get lost. And yeah, it might continue expanding, and also could possibly go down into the stronghold, like this area right here. But other than that, it's just basically my mines that also looks like a maze, and also it's nicknamed the back rooms. Some exits around the place, but also a lot of dead ends and other random stuff here that you can probably hide in and get lost if you're not careful enough. But yeah, that's pretty much this part of it. And you obviously saw that if you continue going down that ladder that brings us down here, end up in the like, I guess, portal room. I was gonna decorate it, but I've been really focusing on other stuff. And then just, if you continue down, you'll end up in my mines, but part 2, where it's just a big cave where I've been getting most of my stuff at. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's most of my base covered in this video. So I hope you enjoyed, and yes, there's a lot more to come in this base, like maybe more buildings, maybe like more stuff. But yeah, there's so much area around here too. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you'll come back again for the next. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.